India's dam diplomacy, infrastructure as a strategic tool in water wars. In the serene valleys of Kashmir and the towering heights of Ladakh, colossal structures of concrete rise in quiet defiance. India's dams. To the untrained eye, they are monuments of development, energy independence, and modern engineering. But across the border in Pakistan, they are seen as instruments of strategic pressure. These dams are not merely civil infrastructure, they are political statements, shaping what experts now call dam diplomacy. 1. What is dam diplomacy? Dam diplomacy is the strategic use of upstream water infrastructure, dams, barrages, diversions, to exert political or economic influence over a downstream nation. For India, positioned upstream on the Indus River system, this concept carries particular significance. The Indus waters sustain more than 80% of Pakistan's agriculture, making any control over their flow a potent geopolitical tool. 2. The strategic geography, Upper Riparian advantage. India's geographical control over the headwaters of the Indus, Jhelum, and Chenab rivers gives it what hydrologists call the Upper Riparian advantage. While the Indus Waters Treaty, IWT, of 1960 limits India's consumptive use of these western rivers, it permits non-consumptive uses such as hydroelectric generation. India is utilizing this clause to construct a network of dams that, though within legal bounds, may offer it the ability to alter water flows to Pakistan during times of diplomatic or military tension. Key projects raising alarm in Pakistan. Among the most contentious is the Kishanganga Dam, built on a tributary of the Jhelum River. It diverts water that Pakistan intended for its Neelam-Jhelum project, undermining Islamabad's own water strategy. Then there are the Ratli, Pakaldul, and Sawalkot dams along the Chenab River. Their immense storage and generation capacities could significantly reduce water flow into Pakistan during critical dry seasons. These are not isolated constructions. They reflect a broader strategic approach to controlling Pakistan's hydro dependence. 4. Water as a weapon. Modi's warning. After the 2016 Uri terrorist attack, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi declared, "Blood and water cannot flow together." Though India did not violate the Indus Waters Treaty, the message was clear. Water, long considered apolitical, could now be a tool of pressure, an unspoken warning during periods of heightened tension. 5. Infrastructure as a negotiating chip. By building dams that stay within treaty guidelines yet maximize control, India enhances its strategic leverage. This form of infrastructure becomes a silent negotiating tool, non-military but deeply influential, particularly when diplomatic relations falter or cross-border violence escalates. 6. Global context. Parallels around the world. India is not alone in this approach. China's dam-building spree on the Brahmaputra raises concerns for India. Turkey has used dams on the Euphrates to exert pressure on Syria and Iraq. In an era of water scarcity, dam infrastructure is fast becoming a geopolitical currency in regional power dynamics. 7. The silent message behind the concrete. Every dam is a statement, not just of economic ambition, but of political resolve. These structures project sovereignty, command, and deterrence. Immovable and permanent, they reflect India's strategy to assert full control over its upstream geography and integrate water infrastructure into its broader national security doctrine. 8. Pakistan's response, diplomatic and doctrinal dilemma. Pakistan's response has been largely reactive, filing complaints with the World Bank and pursuing arbitration when it can. But without upstream control, Islamabad's tools remain limited to diplomacy, international legal appeals, and appeals to moral responsibility. Options that lose potency in the face of hard infrastructure and power asymmetry. Closing thought. In South Asia, past conflicts have centered on borders, faith, and ideology. But the future may bring a different kind of confrontation, one over rivers. As glaciers retreat and water grows scarce, dams are no longer just development projects. They are emerging as the fortresses of a new age of strategic competition.